For what it's worth, man, I've been thinking about life in general. Sometimes things get distorted. That's a real epidemic with modern day times, right? Now, I don't want to be so overly profounded, right, going forward, but always to stay on your toes. Half the battle is just realizing that, things can't irk you, man. And it really, the most irkful thing, if that's even a word, right, is the whole ordeal that a lot of people in the world, or just in general, in your city or wherever, they can't see beyond the scope of what might or might be presented. You know what I'm saying? People just can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people just can't think that much at all. You know what I mean? That's the whole collegiate realm, is that they try to get you to be able to maybe think a little bit more open-minded in a certain trajectory sphere, right? Think a little bit more for ideas and getting the job done and so on and so forth, right? But don't let your mind get in the way of anything, right? Sometimes you've got to live your life. A lot of people, a good, large, predominant amount of people are just living their lives, you know what I mean? And I think there's nothing wrong with that. And like a lot of songs have suggested, can I live, so on and so forth, right? And that's a really pure thought, because sometimes it gets harder and harder to live. The more you put yourself out there, the more detrimental it could be to yourself, right? Trajectory. And what I'm gonna suggest, though, is just sometimes it irks you the most when people can't see beyond the scope of what's presented. But let me just put this in. I don't want to get you thinking too much, because too much thinking can be bad, right? Sometimes you want to stay doing what you're supposed to do and staying consistent and whatever, right? But I'm just gonna put this out there for analogical analysis, etc. Just the whole fact that I've seen YouTube, the whole realm of something on YouTube along the lines of it was President Obama singing a song like YMCA. You know what I'm saying? And has President Obama ever sung a song like YMCA? He's probably from that generation. He probably maybe has. I don't know. But this was just bits. It was kind of distortion, right? It was bits of things he said. And then someone's so clever with computers. Computers are fucked up, bro. I don't know so much. He's so clever with computers that they literally put the imagery together where it looks literally like he's singing the fucking song, bro. So a lot of this shit can be is fraudulent. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff can be fake. A lot of the times people don't know what the fuck they're looking at unless you're really looking at it. And sometimes you still don't know what the fuck you're looking at. You know what I mean? And that's a challenge and a rigor I even go through sometimes. But on the digital realm, I know that nothing is really, always exactly what it is. And sometimes it is what it is. You know what I mean? And sometimes people don't want you to know what it is, and so on and so forth. But I don't even want you thinking like that, right? But I just want to put that into the perspective as far as sometimes things are a little bit, distortion is a large predominant portion of this. I think Elon Musk was suggestively suggesting that he'd like to, to protect humans from computers, right? But I think even more from just computers, this is kind of an off subset of that. I think humans need to be protected from that manipulation, right? Sometimes manipulation is to your betterment, right? But sometimes it's not, and sometimes it's to disgrace of conspiratorial, right? There's certain things that ought to be a little bit not so hidden, right? Some things are for interest purposes, but when it's for the interest purposes of something that's not so advantageous, etc. And I'm not trying to put so much into that realm, etc. All I really want to say is this realm that sometimes you want to protect yourself from being manipulated, right? I think the human existence deserves more than being manipulated, right? There's very manipulative people when corporations, with unlimited financial powers, etc. to some extent, gain access to specializations as far as they can manipulate the fuck out of everything around an individual, then it becomes a little bit more problematic, you understand? So that's not the end of the world. Again, what I was going to suggest going forward provocatively is that don't get too down on yourself, right? Don't get too down on yourself because you want to ask some questions and make sure you're safe or everything is going to be okay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Things are really what it is. You know what I'm saying? People will lie to you, man, all the time, man. People will do all sorts of sketchy things. That's why they say this is what J. Cole says in a song. I was just listening to J. Cole earlier. He says there's beauty in the something about the beauty in the come up and kind of ugliness in the success, you know what I mean? And that's a realm that's so relatively sometimes so true, you know what I mean? So, obviously you want to have success, but there's certain ways you go about this stuff, and sometimes everybody's in such a rush, right? And I've heard this emphasized so many times, 8 to 20 years is a good spectrum going forward. But not stress so violently because you're fucking 16 and haven't done so fucking much. What the fuck, bro? I mean, you know what I mean? I heard that somewhere and I'm like, God damn, you're 16 God forbid it takes you to, you gotta do a little bit of this, that, etc. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying on both sides of the spectrum, but don't kill yourself because it's not working out right then at 16. That's the beauty of a lot of culturalisms out here, is that you can sometimes get past this or that, and this, right? So you can sometimes, make a recovery, come back, and I heard it was a company like IBM, or maybe it was something else, was created at 61. The dude was like 45 or 60 fucking one when he created this massive company to certain extents, right? So it's not the end of the world. Sometimes you do have more things to learn, you know what I mean? God forbid you want to get better. God forbid you keep growing. God forbid you take better care with relationships and health and have a larger power source to freaking thrust any type of environment so forward, right? God forbid, you're 25, or God forbid you're 31 and you're just now getting the trajectory, forward momentum, compound effect to really take over, right? God forbid, you know what I mean? Like, is it the end of the world? Sometimes at the time it feels like it, man. And I know when I say that, I mean it, man. I mean it because I feel it in the pits of the hearts of man, etc. Sometimes it feels like the end of the world, man. But like Drake says in that song, sometimes it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of the world that you had with one girl, man. God damn. And sometimes, like, I heard this, I'm not trying to be this sounds like when I was in middle school, bro. I used to say cute shit like this because I got it off the internet. It was just kind of like copy and paste, like quotes, etc., and adages, from Proverbs, all the shit that's been written. I used to say something about, like, sometimes it's not the end of the book, it's just the end of the chapter, baby. And that's some real shit, man. I need to brush my teeth, don't I? But it's not the end of the it's not the end of the book, man. It's just the end of the chapter, the beginning of another chapter. You understand? So sometimes that's a rite of passage as we all continue to grow and get better, right? I think it's so relatively true. Me myself, man, I'm not trying to kill myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, sometimes everybody just wants to irk you, and half the battle is just staying calm, man. There's a time and place for everything. I firmly believe this. And I'm just sharing lessons I've learned the hard way, man. Life has been not so easy, man. And in some ways, it has been easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what anybody else feels when they live their life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just know what it feels when you live your life. And are you me? No. Am I you? God forbid. We're just human beings. You know what I'm saying?
In 2 miles, take the interchange on the right.
What I'm going to suggest, though, is that everybody's literally just doing the best they can, I think. But really what I've learned throughout this couple 58 days, etc., is the whole realm that, it is a lot of this or that, but sometimes you got to take that maturation step that you just start, realizing that nothing wrong with taking a little bit of time. Not more time than you need to, but it's time so it's right. You know what I'm saying? The time so it's ready. The time so you don't blow it or this or that. And the truth is that, there's no set in stone way to do this or do that, etc. But, goddamn, you just play the cards the best you possibly can, right? And I think staying calm is half the battle, because society in general wants to irk you, man. And when you go out there on game night, let me just tell you this, man. When you go out there on game night, right? Goddamn, do you think this is fucking competition, bro? What the fuck do you think, man? Like, I heard this from someone else, like, not this example, but I heard this idea. It's like, what the fuck do you think? You think, these motherfuckers ain't your cheerleaders, bro? Like, what the fuck? You gotta get some cheerleaders to have your motherfucking cheerleaders and shit. Was that it? Cheerleaders and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, goddamn, on game night, Lord forbid. Sometimes there is friendly competition. That's what I prefer, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people is fucking grimy out here, man. So, God forbid there's some grimy motherfuckers wanting the shit you got, saying some shit to try to take you off your game. Like, oh, I heard about this or heard about that. That's some cheap shit, man, but this is nothing unheard of, bro. You gonna let that shit take you off your fucking game? Then you fucking lost.
In half a mile, take the interchange on the right.
You're going out there bricking every shot you do. You're fucking jittery, feeling depressed and shit. Fuck that, man. You go out there and you fucking focus on what the fuck task is at hand, and you go drop fucking, I don't know how much they drop these days, but fuck it, man. Maybe you just, it depends on not everybody's fucking.
Take the interchange on the right. Then, keep left at the fork.
Fucking 15 points, motherfucker. 8 fucking rebounds and shit, bro. Whatever the fuck it is. 50 fucking points.
Keep left at the fork.
I sky and shit. So I was just trying to keep it reasonable with you guys, but I say fuck that. Go drop 50 fucking points, bitch. That's what I was originally gonna say, but I was just trying to keep it real. Oh, shit, baby. Alright, trying to keep it real. I was gonna say fuck that. You focus on the task at hand, winning, and you go out there and drop 50 fucking points like fucking MJ. you know, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Drop 50 fucking flats, bro. Just fucking knocking everything down. A bunch of pins out this bitch, bro. So, what a blessing. So, don't let anybody take you off your game because they want to, you know what I'm saying? And if they take you off the game, that's the only way they can compete with you, bro. You're not you because you weren't fucking you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what I mean? Like, the only way, this is how I was telling myself earlier, because I don't know about your situation, but I'm trying to give you some motivation too, bro. I'm talking to myself mostly, but, you know, everybody's in on this shit, man. Only way they can compete is take you off your game. You know what you're capable of. You're here to do that shit, whether that be your fucking 8 points, your fucking 15 points, your fucking 50 points, 8 fucking rebounds, what the fuck ever, bro. You're here to do what the fuck you're supposed to do, bro. And you let people irk you, get you off your game, you fucking lost, bro. You fucking lost, bro. So at the same token, fuck that. Calm down, man. It's all good, man. You know, the scoreboard don't lie. That's what people suggest and shit, bro. But, you know, people will try to fuck you over, baby. So, always stay safe as you can, so on and so forth. Not the end of the world. Take your time, man. Sometimes you don't want to see no more, but it is what life is, you know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. So, people just, sometimes girls do this, guys do this, everybody does this. I don't do this, but people just do shit to fucking take you off your game. Trying to get a response, you know what I'm saying? Talking to that bullshit just to see a response. Don't fucking fall for it, bro. All sorts of shit that looks, you know, this, that way, etc. But don't fall for it, man. A lot of shit's fake, bro. I didn't even know what these shits meant till I was older. Until I got like 25, you know what I mean? Not the end of the world, bro, but it's a constant battle out here. Sometimes you don't know what to believe. They'll have you so fucking confused and shit, you know what I mean? So obviously, all I want to demonstrate is that it's early now. Get your ass up, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck, bro? It's late now, though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking 9 o'clock, bro. What the fuck you ain't doing up, bro? This is not the fucking weekend, bro. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, get your ass up. And I mean, if you didn't get sleep last night, but you gotta be fucking grinding, bro. Like, better have some fucking, no excuses out this bitch, bro. Like, heard this shit by Wiz Khalifa on Facebook or something. It was a meme. He probably didn't write this shit, but he coulda. Said, it was like Wiz Khalifa, and he was like, I used to think, you know, I love getting up now, because I realize, early in the morning, because now I realize that's the real boss shit. I was like, holy shit, they gave me the jitters, bro. Fucking sparkle finger jitters, bro. Not the end of the world, man. Sometimes it's not what you think. Sometimes people make something else think it's this, and someone else thinks it's this, and that could lead to whole different types of effects. So it's open for debate. But me myself, man, got some goals to hit, man. I just ran a 6. It seemed like it fucking went so fast, but it was like under 6 minutes, and then as soon as I ended up stopping, it looked like the screen actually said, I don't believe any of the shit. Sometimes you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but it said 6 minutes and 3 seconds. But I've been feeling really under the weather and shit, but I'm just trying to prep myself to have this trajectory over this next month to really, or month or 2, or 3 months probably would be the most reasonable thing so I don't hurt myself. But I could probably do it now, bro, but I'm not, you know, sometimes you never know until you try, but I haven't even really gone for it, because this shit's gonna be fast, bro. 5 minutes is fast, bro. I mean, like, goddamn, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm 27 years old, bro. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, bro. I think it's gonna be fast, bro, so, but it'll feel good. You'll never feel stronger, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta prep your wind, prep yourself for whatever task you're trying to do. And then when you go for it, you're ready. You know what I mean? You go for it, you're ready to do the best you can, win or fucking lose. You start pushing, and then even if you fall a little short, say 10 seconds, whatever, 20 seconds, then what it's about, then you totally, you keep calibrating and retrialing, and then you go back for it again, you know what I mean? Whenever you're ready, because you're in good shape, and your body can do a lot when you push into it. So literally, when you start, like, you know, there's a difference between just like you're training, you know what I'm saying, and really, like, you know, going for the gusto, you know what I mean? You don't go for the gusto every fucking time until you're fucking ready in that shape that you can really start pushing it even more. You gotta push it in trajects, right? So that's food for thought. But this 5 minute shit's gonna be fucking booming, baby. I can't wait, because that's a goal of mine. I'm gonna write all my goals down. That's another goal of mine. So stay on your toes, stay consistent. Don't get so fucking wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? Being out here fucking, you'll miss every fucking shot. Just stay calm, bro. Stay calm, and literally, there's a time and place for everything, you know what I mean? I think. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's a time to be twisted off coffee or whatever. There's a time to be, you know, maybe having an alcoholic beverage. You know, there's a time to be sipping fine wine.
In 2 miles, take the interchange on the right.
Find your fucking balance, you know what I'm saying? stay calm, bro. Stay calm. That fucking shit. This is the best example of this. It's another analogy. Have you ever been in like a fight or like, you know, like a real fucking, like, especially when you're, you know, have you been in a fight where shit's like, you know, it's been a situation and the shit's about to go down and shit? Like you know, the first, or like any type of situation that's scary or whatever, right? Like your body becomes like fucking flooded with fucking like endorphins, right? Like you fucking feel like everything is fucking like the whole world stopped, and you're like thinking so fast, but like literally at some extent you're like Superman, right? But if you use that shit wrong, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But if you use it right and you harness it, then it makes you fucking stronger than you could ever be normally, right? So that's the real catchphrase, paraphrase. Going forward. So you know what I'm saying? Like you have this adrenaline and shit, like the world stops and like everything's like up to you. You know what I mean? You dominate the situation, but literally it's hard to control it because you don't, you know, especially when you first feel it because you never felt that shit before. But that's the shit that fucking is the crack, bro. That's the crack juice, bro. That's the fucking mojo, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta harness that shit and know what you're doing with it. Because it's the fight or fight response, like it's been scientifically documented, etc. So either you're fucking getting out of the situation, or you're fucking attacking it and then getting out of the situation, or whatever, right? And there's lots of
in half a mile, take the interchange on the right.
I really gotta go though, so stay blessed. But that's what I was trying to say though, was just that was the fucking like energy, you know what I'm saying? Using your energy wrong, getting too fucking wild, then you'll be fucking fucked over, you know what I'm saying? So stay safe.